Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is November 27, 2023, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News channel. All right, guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And it says here, rescue kitten puts millions at risk for rare form of rabies never seen before in Nebraska. Experts are sounding the alarm on this one here. Give me a second, guys. I want to read this part really quick. So it says here, officials estimates this thing could spread and impact 7 million in the central US. So we haven't had rabies in forever, says Sharon Mix, the vet who noted when she saw the kitten's puppies were different sizes. All right, so they're sounding the alarm on this one here. 7 million could be impacted. Now, this is very important stuff here, guys. Throughout history, you guys already know animals, rodents, rats, you name them, has this history about these animals carrying certain stuff. And you guys already know about the bubonic, so that there's a different story. But we have seen some great events going on. You have FDA declaring nationwide alert when it comes to food being impacted. Now, again, famines and pestilence, according to scriptures, will happen in these end times. Now, this kitten name, I think, is Stanley. A couple in Nebraska found Stanley, took it to the vets, and then something happened. Stanley wasn't eating, got sick, had seizure, and then Stanley, I believe, passed away. But then they found something in Stanley. Some very, very powerful stuff. And now it seems like multiple people are now impacted. And this thing is spreading like wildfire. All right, guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, family, so loved ones. I appreciate the love and support. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, once again, the PayPal link and the Patreon link is in the description box. Also, guys, $1 a month Patreon will get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. All right, let's see what's going on with this story here. If you can, please share this video. And it says here, an adorable stray kitten has sparked a huge rabies scare after being taken in by a Nebraska couple who the animal bit and scratched before passing. Here's the thing. If you see any kittens or cats outside, try not to grab it. All right, look, it happened to me a couple of days ago, right? There was a cat inside my garage, and I've seen this cat many times. I think it's a Siamese cat because it's like nice brown color with blue eyes. And of course, me, I have dogs and cats and all. I grabbed the cat, and the cat just scratched me and everything, bit me and everything. So again, I'm good. I dump a whole bunch of peroxide and alcohol. I grabbed the cat, I fed the cat, and from there, the cat wanted to go outside, let him go. But again, the cat has an owner, so it's not like the cat is a stray cat. So the owner just let him out. And so I just wanted to get him out the garage. But it's very important to be careful when you grab some of these cats or kittens outside. Yeah, so just be very careful when it comes to that, especially central US. It's happening out there. I live in the state of Florida, so we don't have a huge alert when it comes to rabies rising. Just like, again, central US is a whole different ball game. All right, so once again, the black and white tuxedo kitten was rescued by these two couples in Omaha after a friend found him, with the Wells naming the doomed kitten or kitty Stanley. Now, Stanley barely weighed 2 pounds and has stopped eating and developed seizures when the Wells took him to the facility to check him out. According to the Washington Post, they found something. All right, so one of his puppies was also bigger than the other. The couple thought their new furry friend was having a bad reaction to certain medication for ringworm. All right. So the vet suspected nearly 24 possible causes for Stanley, but consider rabies a remote possibility. It was stunned to discover that the kitten had it. Stanley passed. That's a nice tuxedo kitten too. Look, my favorite cats are tuxedo cats. I have a male cat. You guys already know his name is Patriot. He looked just like that kitten, and I rescued Patriot. He was just a little, a little kitten. The mother abandoned him, and he was just out there in the street, and I brought him in, and I fed him. We had Patriot for 3 years, and that's my favorite cat. Tuxedo cats are very smart and very, very intelligent. And for those of you, again, you've seen the cartoon Sylvester, Looney Tunes. I think Looney Tunes. Yeah, Sylvester. That's a tuxedo cat. Those are my favorite. All right, so Stanley passed the day after his trip to the vet, and so urgent testing is now underway to see if he impacted any of the 10 people he estimated to have bitten or scratched, as well as other animals he may have come into contact with. Now, if a person has rabies, I mean, there's a way to cure the person, but man, I read it and it's very, very disturbing. I mean, you got to get a shot in the back of your neck. It's a big needle. I mean, it's so many processes. It just, man, sometimes it's give me nightmares. All right, let me just skip that part there. So 7 million people in the central U.S. Could be impacted. Genetic testing revealed that the kitten had a variant of rabies that is normally linked to raccoons. Once again, and has never been seen before in Nebraska. Douglas County officials and other officials, I'm going to skip their names because the platform is really strict, scrambled to blank 1,000 raccoons in the local area to prevent more of these stuff. Now, rabies is considered 100% powerful in humans if it is not treated before it begins. You guys know the rest. I'm not going to say certain names here because the platform is really strict. So once again, you have experts told the Nebraska Examiner it's just something that can snowball very quickly. Basically, this thing could spread like wildfire. Ooh. So the goal is to prevent this raccoon variant of rabies from establishing itself here and other area. This would cause a substantial impact if it happened and put many, many in a huge spot. So it left uncontained the 3 letters estimated the virus could expand in a 24-mile radius per year. Once again, over 5 years, the rabies strain could spread to South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, and Kansas, putting an estimated 7 million at a huge alert. So we never had a 9-alarm fire like this. Rachel said, we're going to skip all that information. So once again, experts, officials, contact traced 10 people, including the Wells, their friend, and other staffers that treated this kitten who had been scratched or bitten by Stanley, so they could get 4 doses of rabies and other things, and 1 dose of human rabies, immune and all that type of stuff. A treatment that can cost up to $8,000 per person, man. I was about to pass out. Are you serious? $8,000 per person. Ladies and gentlemen, that's almost $100,000 there for those people that held poor Stanley. That's almost $100,000. I mean, you got like 10 or 13 people, including the veterinarian, those experts that was treating the kitten. I mean, that's like almost $100,000 right there. And just imagine if 7 million get impacted. That means that those 7 million, each one has to pay 8,000 to get those treatment. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh man, isn't it? It feels so good to be a sleeping giant. Your pockets will always be empty. So a team of state and federal officials spent 10 days trapping and getting animals and trying to, treat them. 753 raccoons, 41 skunks, and man, and feral cats, and 1 red fox in the surrounding area. Officials also placed 18,000 of these. I'm gonna skip that name there, guys. In a 5-mile radius to wildlife they could not capture as they chew on it. They are baiting their mouth and tonsils with the vaccine, and that starts the immune reaction, Chipman said. This nice, beautiful looking, adorable kitten might have started something very big. Yeah, again, guys, when you, I mean, I never had a kitten like this. I mean, if I see kitten, man, I'm crazy for. Again, I grab kittens and stuff like that, but I gotta stop now, man. But again, guys, I always get my checkup. I'm good and this and that. But yeah, I have to stay away from kittens and animals. And my neighbor just knocked on my door and say, "Hey, Fluffy, you just gave birth. It was under my hood." And he always opened his hood to check if there's no cats and stuff. She gave birth today, Fluffy. All right, so they call her Fluffy because she's a calico cat, but she has a lot of hair. She gave birth to 2 kittens, but she has more kittens inside, so she's gonna give birth possibly tonight. So he brought Fluffy in the garage, and she's giving birth. We already know Fluffy. She's been around for like 5 years, and it's like twice a year she gets pregnant. The owner does not want to get her, fixed. But I'm gonna end up just picking up Fluffy and getting her fixed myself. It's just not right that cat is out there getting pregnant twice a year. It's just, and then the kittens is all over the place. All right, guys, please share this video. Please be safe out there. Central U.S. I'm not saying that you guys are in a hot pot, but be aware. There are some skunks and raccoons and all that. And if you have any cats, you may want to keep them inside the house. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.